Blue Beetle. Sweeping down upon the underworld to smash gangland comes
the friend of the unfortunate, enemy of criminals.
A mysterious, all-powerful character who is a problem to the police.
A crusader for law. In reality, Dan Garrett, a rookie patrolman, loved by everyone but suspected by none of being the Blue Beetle.
As the Blue Beetle, he hides behind a strange mask and a suit of impenetrable blue chain armor, flexible as silk, but stronger than steel.
Today's episode of the Blue Beetle is entitled Sabotage and Liquidation. Will the Blue Beetle prove smart enough to checkmate the clever and ruthless band of international saboteurs who are planning to sabotage Uncle Sam's new fighting planes? As our story opens today, Dan Garrett, who is also the mysterious Blue Beetle, is discovered entering the little apothecary shop run by his friend, Dr. Franz. He seems to be in a hurry.
Doc! Doc Forrest, are you alone?
Hello, Dan. Why, what's the rush? Yes, I'm alone.
Good. Will you do me a favor and look over my Blue Beetle armor and see if it's okay?
Why, certainly, my boy.
You might give that mysterious ray machine you invented for me the once-over.
Is the Blue Beetle going to do a little nipping again?
Well, I don't know yet. But I'm assigned to the flying field police detail, and you never can tell what'll turn up.
Well, I'll have everything ready for you whenever you get back.
Thanks, Doc. So long.
And have you noticed, Danny, me boy, that the chief gives us the best special assignments?
You're right, Mannigan.
You know why?
Maybe he likes the way we wear the uniforms.
No, that ain't it. The commissioner likes you, Danny, and he's given the chief orders to give me and you the good assignments, so you'll have the advantage of my superior wisdom and experience in handling ticklish situations.
Oh, so that's it.
Sure. Like, for instance, this one today, out here at the flying field. They're testing out one of the new fighting planes for the United States Army.
Yes, I know. They say it'll outfly and outfight any flying ship in the world.
Well, now, suppose some of them foreign agents, or maybe the Blue Beetle was to
Sabotage.
Yeah, that's it. Suppose they was to do that, and that plane up there was disabled and crashed. Well, it would be up to us to make an investigation on the spot and keep the crowd back and look for clues and
interrogate Mannigan.
Yes, interrogate witnesses and mechanics and people.
And what about it?
Well, I, being more experienced than you, I know how to take charge and...
Well, it looks like you'll have the chance to do your stuff, Mannigan. That plane is in trouble.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, look, his motor's tearing loose. His wings, they're breaking in two. He's trying to do a fallen leap. He'll never make it.
Hey, where are you going, Dan? That plane is going to crash. I'm going to save that pilot if I can.
Hey, wait, you can't do nothing. He'll be killed instantly. He's got a pancake. Look out. Hey, everybody stand back, stand back. Hey, wait for me, Daddy. You'll be burned to a cinder if that plane catches fire.
I'll have to take that chance. You stay and hold that crowd back, Mannigan. This looks like sabotage. You pilots, can you hear me?
Oh,
it's alive, all right. Come on, buddy, put your armor on my neck. I'll lift you out here before we fry. That's the boy. Hold tight. Out you go. Now, to get you away from this fiery furnace. Here comes the crash ambulance. They'll fix you up. You'll be okay over here. I'll just lay you here on the ground and go help Mannigan with the crowd. As soon as that wreckage cools off, I'll come back and examine it for evidence.
Several hours later, the heroic police officer, Dan Garrett, came back and examined the wreckage of the plane. His investigation brought to light several peculiar facts. That evening, he called upon his friend and confidant, Doc Franz, the chemist. who had a little apothecary shop in one of the city's side streets.
Look at these bolts, Doc. I got them from the wreckage of that new pursuit plane.
They've been tampered with, all right.
Sawed halfway through.
Let's put them under the microscope.
What?
There we are.
What do you find, Doc?
Very interesting. Very interesting.
What is it, Doc?
They've been sawed halfway through with a Mayer hacksaw.
A Mayer hacksaw?
Yes. The invention of a man named Mayer. They're made of a special type of steel and saw teeth set differently from ordinary hacksaws. Therefore, they have a very distinctive mark on everything they cut. Also, the blade of the saw is so thin that it is sometimes difficult to locate the cut they make. They're usually called hat Mayers for short. Only one airplane company in this country uses them so far.
That's so who?
Why, the Darrell Airplane Company.
Then this must be an inside job.
Yes, Danny, yes. It looks like it. They had the contract to make several experimental planes of different types. This pursuit plane was one, and the super bomber, which is to be tested tomorrow, is another.
Okay, Doc, and thanks. I've got to change into my other costume. This is a job for the Blue Beetle.
You take some terrible risks, Danny. I worry about you.
Don't worry about me, Doc. That secret 2X formula you gave me at the hospital certainly pep me up.
Oh, that was nothing, Danny boy, nothing.
That impenetrable blue steel chain armor you made for me has saved my life many times.
Yes, but someday something may go wrong and you'll be killed. Why don't you give up this Blue Beetle character and stick to regular police work? If you're popular with the commissioner, someday you might be chief of police.
Doc, I've dedicated my life to helping the underdog and tracking down criminals and bringing them to justice. And no matter how great or how powerful they may be, I've got to do it in my own way. I must work alone. And you're the only one who knows who the Blue Beetle really is.
I value your confidence, my boy. You're doing a grand job.
Thank you, Doc. I better get going. I've got a lot of work ahead of me tonight. How do I look?
Very mysterious and very terrifying. How does the magic ray work?
Swell, it's... How's that?
Hair raising to a guilty conscience, I've heard.
Yeah. You know, that sound and the little blue beetles I drop in front of those I wish to impress. Certainly knocks the ground out from under their feet.
Have you got your flashlight with the Blue Beetle on the lens?
Yes, right here, see?
That throws a powerful beam.
I'll need it tonight.
Whom are you visiting tonight?
I'm visiting the experimental construction department of the Darrell Airplane Company. I want to look over that super bomber. I want to make sure it doesn't crash tomorrow.
Be careful, Danny. Be careful.
Don't worry, Doc. I will. But I think the Blue Beetle will do a little nipping before this night's over.
Beneath the wings of the giant bomber in the experimental construction department of the Darrell Airplane Company, a shadowy, sinister figure moves, guided only by the light of a small pocket flash. Slowly he climbs the scaffolding directly under one of the powerful motors. In his hand he holds a hacksaw. In a holster at his waist protrudes the butt of a .45 Colt revolver. Silently he mounts to his goal.
That pursuit job on the fence today. Tomorrow this bomber will crash. This sure is an easy way to make...
The Blue Beetle!
Oh, yeah? We'll take that, Mr. Blue Beetle! I got him. The Blue Beetle's not so invulnerable after all. Lucky I was healed or he'd have got me. I better beat it until Captain X-13 somebody's wise to us. Let the other workmen find the Blue Beetle's body here in the morning.
Out into the night ran the treacherous workman, the saboteur who had caused the wreck of one of the newest planes intended for Uncle Sam. In a fast motor car, he speeds away to report to the mysterious X-13 the discovery of their secret. As he reaches his destination, he comes to a stop before an iron gate. A silent figure slips forward and bars his way.
That you, Slug?
That's right.
This is Butch. Let me through. I gotta see Captain X-13. It's important news.
It better be good news. You know the captain.
He'll get a kick out of the news I got for him.
Yeah?
Yeah. I plugged the Blue Beetle
The Blue Beetle? Where?
at the ship. He caught me at work, and I let him have it.
Gee, that'll make the captain happy. Well, good luck.
Wait for me, Butch.
The Blue Beetle.
Drop that gun, Butch. You're better with a hackman than you are with a Colt.
I just sworn I got you.
You fired at that flashlight, but I wasn't behind it.
Well, you won't get away with it a second time. I'm gonna...
Let that be a lesson to you, Butch. Never lead with your right. There's dynamite in my left. Now I'll just tie you up for safekeeping, and then I go to Captain X-13.
Okay, Mr. Blue Beetle. That's what you get for mixing in things that aren't any of your business. Hey, Butch, are you all right?
Oh, what hit me?
Blue Beetle here. I sneaked up and sucked him when he started to tie you up. Come on, give me a lift. We'll carry him into the house and let Captain X-13 decide what to do with him.
So that is the so very famous Blue Beetle you have there, huh?
Yes, sir. He caught me working on the bomber. I threw a couple of 45 slugs at him, but I must have missed. When I got out of the car, he jumped me. He must have been in the back seat all the time. The rat there copped him a beano when he was starting to tie me up.
Must be liquidated. My seaplane, it is in the river. Put him aboard. We take him out to headquarters ship at daybreak and execute him. Then we come back here and finish the job.
All right, bring the thing here.
You better let me go. My father will make it hot for you.
Who is this woman?
Jane Darrell, Chief. I caught her snooping outside.
Oh, so you are the daughter of Sidney Darrell of the aircraft factory?
Yes, and you better not harm me. You'll get the whole United States government after you if you don't let me go.
I am not a fool, young lady. Or at least you would be suicide for me. I choose not to die until my work is done. You will stay here.
I won't stay here. I'll yell and scream till everybody can...
Take her away. Find and gag her and put her with the other one.
What are you going to do with me?
Take you for the ride in my seaplane out to the headquarters ship. In the morning, you will play the feminine lead opposite his Blue Beetle in a double liquidation.
At daybreak, Captain X-13 and his crew of nefarious saboteurs and conspirators, with their two prisoners bound and gagged, take off down the river in their seaplane and head toward the sea. When the Blue Beetle regained consciousness, he managed to sever his bonds with his magic ray machine. Discovering Darrell's daughter beside him in the dark baggage compartment of the plane, he quickly removed her gag and bonds.
Who are you?
I'm Jane Darrell.
Jane Darrell. What are you doing here?
They caught me investigating their hideout, and they're going to liquidate me.
That's what they think.
Who are you?
The Blue Beetle.
The Blue Beetle?
That's right.
Well, then you're to be my leading man.
I don't understand you.
The captain said I was to be the leading lady in a double liquidation.
Oh. Well, there's going to be a liquidation, but you and I won't play the leading parts. At least we won't be the liquidees.
What are you going to do?
The Blue Beetle is going to use his nippers on a certain Captain X-13 and his gang of saboteurs.
I'll help you.
No, you stay here. Maybe some shooting, and I don't want old man Darrell's daughter hurt.
I don't mind shooting, but I'm scared of the dark. Don't leave me here.
You'll do as I say, or I'll have to tie you up again. and I'd hate to do that. I'm going forward now. The Blue Beetle has a little job.
Where's the Captain X-13?
In the control cabin.
There's the headquarters ship, down there now.
I ain't never been on her. They say she's one of the fastest things afloat.
Yeah.
Well, we'll be aboard her in 10 minutes.
And that'll be the end of the Blue Beetle.
And Darrow's daughter. Blue Beetle! Let me at him! Hook him on the beam! Out of the way while I drill him.
You're there for punishment, Butch. Take that.
His leg! All right!
Never hit a man's knee with your jaw slugged. Well, that takes care of you two, and as for you, Rat, or whatever your name is, here's a little jiu-jitsu. Here's a little jiu-jitsu. Here's a little jiu-jitsu. And a little rap on the head with Butch's gun to keep you quiet. What a bunch of sissies. Or else Doc's formula's giving me a super wallop.
Mr. Blue Beetle, you will please to drop the gun.
Captain X-13, I presume. Well, go ahead and shoot. Your bullets can't hurt the Blue Beetle.
We shall see.
Oh.
We shall see.
You're satisfied, Captain? Now drop that gun or I'll drill you where you stand. That's more like it. I get back to those controls and keep this plane in the air.
The automatic pilot is set. It will direct the plane. You and me, we talk business, huh? You are a very brave and clever man. I can make you rich.
Get this straight, you cold-blooded fiend. Nobody can buy the Blue Beetle. Now you get back there
Can
and...
I be of any assistance, Mr. Blue Beetle?
No, Miss Darrow. This is the man's job.
Oh,
On second thought, you can take this gun, keep this mug covered while I tie him to this seat here.
gladly. Do you mind if I pull the trigger just a little bit?
Oh, no, don't do that. I have the wife and 2 children in Valdonia. They have nobody but me.
No, you can't take it, Captain. You're afraid of a woman with a gun. I ought to let you pull that trigger just a little bit. But we'll have to save that job for Uncle Sam.
You are a very foolish young man. I could make you
Save
rich.
your breath, Captain. Your career as a saboteur and foreign agent is over.
You got him tied tight enough?
Sure. He's a sailor nuts I learned in the Navy. He won't get out of those. I just stick this handkerchief in his mouth to keep him quiet. There.
What about the others?
They'll be out for a long time, but I'll keep my eye on them from time to time.
Look.
Where?
Look down there. That big yacht anchored offshore.
She looks peaceful enough.
Don't forget the double execution planned on board for us.
That's right.
But look, the plane's spiraling down.
The automatic pilot must be directing this plane to that ship. Can you pilot a plane?
Certainly, I've got a pilot's license. My father makes them, and I fly
And
them.
take over the controls. Come on, snap to it before we get too low.
All right. What shall I do?
Zoom her up to 2,000 feet.
Right.
Level her off a bit. Steady now.
How's that?
That's swell.
What are you going to do now?
Put you ashore and turn those spies over to the police, and then come back.
No, you don't. Not without me. I'm in this with you to a finish. My father's honor is at stake.
The Blue Beetle works alone.
Not this time he doesn't.
This is dangerous business.
So what? I love danger.
You could be helpful.
Well, come on, tell me. What's your plan?
Well, now, let me see. They expected the captain to land her down alongside, but when we zoomed up, they got suspicious.
Look, what's that group of men on the forward deck doing?
Well, it looks like... Yes, they are.
What?
They're uncovering an anti-aircraft gun. Come on, turn the plane around. We're going ashore.
Look, there's a small boat being launched.
They're probably sending some men ashore. We must prevent that.
How? There's no time to put me ashore now.
That's right. Here's my plan. We'll just have to take a chance. We'll zoom down as if we're going to set her down alongside. That'll quiet their suspicions.
Yes, go on.
Then when we get to level with the deck off to one side, you straighten her out and I'll machine gun the small boat.
But won't some of the others shoot back?
I don't think so. They'll be too surprised.
Well, let's go then.
Hold her steady now.
Okay.
That's it. That's got him. I'll swing across the bow of the yacht. I've got an idea.
What is it?
I'm going to try to disable her.
Here we go again.
that did it. I raked the pilot house with machine gun bullets. I'll zoom her up.
He's shooting at us.
Yes, that was close. Are you all right?
Sure, are you?
Yes, they can't get me. Zoom her up out of range.
All right. Look, that ship's moving ahead. It's tugging at her anchor chain.
I wonder why they don't weigh anchor.
It's picking up speed.
Yes, she's dragging their anchor.
They're heading right for those rocks offshore.
Something has gone haywire. She's running full speed ahead right toward those rocks.
Well, shall we stick around?
No, we've got to get word to the Coast Guard. We'll head it off up the coast and turn those mugs back there in the cabin over to the police.
Look down below.
Why, that ship is out of control, or else they're going to deliberately wreck her.
And some of the men are jumping overboard.
They'll drown sure as Moses in that treacherous water. Struck those rocks at full speed. There go her boilers.
Maybe they had bombs on board.
That's right.
The ship's sinking.
The water's treacherous there. They'll all be drowned.
So that's what's called mass liquidation.
I'll say it is.
Oh, it's horrible.
Yes, but think of those poor devils who are the test pilots. They fly our experimental planes intended for the Army and for the Navy. It's horrible for them when the work of foreign agents causes them to crash.
What about that new Army bomber that makes its trial flight today?
That's right. I've got to get back and warn the authorities. The Blue Beetle still has work to do. Home, Jane, and don't spare the horsepower. What's the matter?
I don't know. He doesn't want to take gas.
The oil indicator is down.
Look below.
Something is hanging.
Maybe it's the feed pipe.
That's right. Here, put on the parachute. I've got one on, too.
Well, what are you going to do?
Take out fire insurance. If this plane catches fire, we're going to bail out.
Well, what about the men back there? Captain X-13 and the bunch.
It'll be just too bad for them. They'll crash and they'll burn with the flame.
Wait, I think I can land her in that little lagoon.
Better let me take over.
Yes, I guess you better.
Now, you sit back and relax. Everything is going to be all right.
Skillfully piloted by the Blue Beetle, the disabled plane comes to rest upon the quiet waters of a little lagoon. Tying up the rest of the gangsters, who were by this time regaining consciousness, and leaving Jane Darrell on guard with his automatic, the Blue Beetle went ashore to phone the authorities and then disappear. An hour later, in the apothecary shop of Dr. Franz, he is relating his experiences.
The shopkeeper where I phoned the police was scared out of his wits when I entered the shop in my Blue Beetle costume.
Well, I should think he would be. But what about the girl? You think she'll be safe on board that seaplane alone with those cutthroats?
Oh, yes. They were securely trussed up, and she was armed. Besides, I saw a Coast Guard cutter entering the lagoon as I disappeared into the rushes.
Evidently, when you shot the captain in the pilot house, as he fell, he jammed some signal for full speed ahead, which the engineers got. And before anyone could do anything, the ship piled up on the rocks.
Well, that may be for me. I left word at headquarters they could reach me here.
Hello? Oh, yes. Yes, he's here. Just a minute. It's for you, Danny.
Thanks, Doc. Hello? Yes. Banker Ridley. The city hospital. An operation. The stock market crashes if he dies. Yes, I've got that. A suspected plot. Yes, I'll be right over. Goodbye. I've been assigned to guard duty over Banker Ridley at the city hospital. Mannigan and I. There's a plot afoot to do away with Ridley while he's on the operating table. Some racketeers want to clean up in the stock market, and his death will make that possible.
Well, go ahead, Danny. Go ahead. But be careful, boy.
Don't worry, Doc. As the Blue Beetle, I have a feeling I'm invulnerable. So long, Doc.
What will happen to Dan Garrett, the Blue Beetle, on this new case? Will he be in time to save Ridley's life? Can he prevent the stock market crash? Will he be able to run down the criminals? Those are all questions that will be answered in the next episode of The Blue Beetle. The Blue Beetle is a copyrighted Fox feature appearing in Mystery Men Comics magazine on sale at your newsstand. The Blue Beetle is on the air twice a week on this same station. Consult the broadcast schedule in your local newspapers. And don't forget to listen in.